What's up, y'all? Um, I'm just relaxing. I'm just like trying to figure out if I like this light in here. But yeah, um, I tried to come in yesterday and my kids were not having it. And they are not here now, so I have peace and quiet to talk. Maybe that'll help. To talk um about my hair, even though my hair is not out like it was yesterday. So I locked my hair a few months ago. I believe in May 21st, I locked my hair, I think. But yeah, I never talked about it on here. And I'm gonna do a video, like a pre-recorded video at some point. Cause I wanna include like progress, and it's not that much progress. I mean, I've been locked for 3 months. Um, my locks are, I mean, some of them are actually like kind of locking. Like a good amount of them are locking actually. So I'll probably come in later with my hair out. But I just wanted to pop on and just talk a little bit about like how I felt about locking my hair, because it's been kind of like little bit of good feelings, a little bit of bad feelings. Well, a lot of good feelings and a little bit of bad feelings. And I just don't know if anybody else is kind of like feeling the same way. So I was like, let me just put it in a video. Um, and I guess in the comments, any advice or like, you know, I'm just new to like locking. So if you have advice about locking, please put it in the comments. I will say though, I'm kind of approaching this locking thing like I'm not looking for super perfect locks. Like I did my own starter locks, um, and they're not like perfect like straight parts. Um, they're kind of like they're kind of straight-ish. They're not just like freeform, but in certain areas they are a little bit more leaning toward that way. But I like them. I like the size that I made them. I like that some of them are a little bit thinner than others. I don't know. It gives it character. I know some people don't like that. There's not a lot that are thinner, just a couple. But yeah, like I'm not really approaching this from I want my locks to be like this kind of way. I'm approaching this like the way that my locks are meant to be is where the way they're gonna be, and I just want to allow them to do their thing and see where we end up. Obviously, I'm taking care of my hair. I have created a spray that I've been using that I actually got from West Indie Ray. I just use my own essential oils to like make it smell good for me. But yeah, she has something called a lock tonic. It's just a fancy word for, it's just like distilled water, rose water, aloe juice, and like essential oils. But it's really good. Like it's really hydrating for hair. So it's really good for like locks because it's not like cream. It'll moisturize your hair without like leaving buildup, Because I used to put a lot of creams on my hair when my hair was loose, and I just would, go crazy with cream because it would just moisturize my hair. So now that I'm not loose, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to use cream because buildup. So it's like, I'm not really sure how to moisturize my hair other than creaming it up. So I'm I've been using the Loctonic that I got from West Indie Ray. And then I'll basically spray like oil on top of it just to kind of like seal the moisture in. I have like a spray that I got like a year ago, It's Alake Naturals. Um, but yeah, like I need help with finding a locking like gel or something because I had this. Where is it? I'm gonna have to do a video for real, and put like some of this info because this locking gel is trash. Naturally Africa or whatever it's called. Like it's got an orange lid. If you're looking for a locking gel twisting thing, I do not recommend Naturally Africa. I looked on the label and I think like the second or third ingredient is cornstarch. And now it all makes sense why it makes my hair look ashy because there's literally like white powder cornstarch in it. I'm just like, why is there cornstarch in the locking gel? Like why is that why is that a thing? Somebody's gonna have to explain that to me because that really disrupted my spirit when I saw that on the back of that jar that there was cornstarch. Like, is this a common thing? Am I like lost or something? Because scientifically, it would make sense, right? Cornstarch, doesn't it keep like things dry or something like that? So I know with locks, you don't want to get like lock rot. So I guess maybe that's the purpose. But I'm still not understanding why you would put cornstarch when most people with locks have dark hair. Your hair is going to be dusty, like it's going to be ashy because you have cornstarch in it. And that's exactly what happened to my hair. Like, I used it to twist my hair. And then I'm like looking at the scalp and I'm like, I know I don't have the shiniest hair in the world, but why does my hair look so like dull? You know, like as far as shine, there was like no shine. And I didn't understand it. Now I understand it. It was all the freaking cornstarch. It's just not a good product if you want shine. I actually kind of rinsed some of it out and then I retwisted my hair using the the same gel I used to braid my hair, which is the what is it called? Sleek and shine. What is it? Y'all know what it is. The orange thing everybody uses, sleek and shine or something gel jam and shine and jam, shine and jam, shine and jam. So I just use that, and I don't use a lot. Um, but it's way better if you want your retwist to actually look a little bit juicier and not be like looking dry and dehydrated. Like, yeah, that was just not tea. Um, but I'm pleased with my hair. Hi, mom. Oh, you remembered it? Yeah. Um, but yeah, like I actually just um was thinking like I think I might make my hair blonde again. Not all the way to the root though, but like my blonde is kind of like wearing out. So, I don't know. Should I take my this off? Should I show y'all my locks right now? Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about making my hair blonde just because I think blonde locks are really cool too. And I know locking happens easier when your hair is like bleached because I think it opens the follicle so your hair can like bind together easier. But but yeah, I mean, I've been pretty like happy as far as the locking process. I will say that there is like a weird I don't want to call it what everybody calls it, which is the ugly phase. There's like a weird time where your hair, like when you first lock your hair, and I guess you'll see when I finally post the video, um, with some of my earlier like first pictures when I first locked it, because your hair is like really flat, really like um when you first get those starter locks, they're just really flat and it just doesn't look good. it's just, I understand why they call it the ugly phase, but I know why people don't like saying that it's ugly, right? But after a while, your hair kind of like fluffs up a little, and that's when you get, a little bit more shape to your hairstyle. Yeah, that's when I started to feel like a little bit more confident, like, oh, I could kind of wear this like in public. Because that first couple weeks, I was like, I am not wearing my hair like this in public. Like the starter little baby locks that are like this long, like, no, no. They were like really short. That's why I'm like so surprised. Now I have like low key have like a little lock bang. Like my locks come down to like here. I got a little bang. It's two people in here. Who else is up in here? But yeah, I have a bang, and I'm proud. Um, I was gonna show my hair, but I don't know. No, I don't feel like doing it because nobody's in here talking to me. Nobody's ever in here talking to me. I always assume that people are just gonna watch the replay of whatever I'm talking about, so I kind of just talk like as if somebody's watching it for the replay anyway. I know at least like 20, 30 people might watch it for the replay. Hey, y'all. um, I'm stressed out, yo. Like, we just hit 10,000 deaths in Maryland for COVID. I'm just stressed out because everybody's just acting like everything's normal, but the numbers are back how they were, like worse than they were in 2020. I was looking at the numbers and I was like comparing last September into August 2020 to this, because 2020, that was like supposed to be the worst time. The numbers are worse now. I don't like nobody's acting like anything's different, like anything's like we have anything to worry about. I don't see anybody shutting things down. They're still opening the schools up. And that's what's stressing me out is like I feel like they're gonna end up closing the schools. Like we're gonna buy all this freaking 20 composition notebooks and 35 glue sticks, and I'm gonna waste my money. I'm gonna waste my money on 12 pink erasers. Why do they need so many things? They honestly, they asked me for 12 boxes of 24-pack Crayola crayons. 12 packs? We didn't need this many damn crayons when I was in school. 12 packs? And then on top this many folders, they need to be this color, and then you want composition notebook on top, a binder on top of that. I'm like, y'all don't even come home with that many art projects for me to hang up. But where's all these Crayola crayons going? Something's wrong. My friend Romaine said that he was like, they make y'all bring it so they can give it to the kids that don't have it. And I was like, that's probably the tea. Because if you just act like for a second, like you might not have something, they'll give you supplies. Like I remember when I first moved out here, I went to go look at a school, and I had the money for the supplies or whatever, but I didn't like buy them yet. I just hadn't bought them yet. And I remember I went and I was talking to one of the administrators, and she was like, "Oh, do you have supplies?" I was like, "Oh no, I don't have anything." And she was like, "Oh, don't worry." And she like goes and grabs a book bag. Just like randomly a book bag that's filled with all the supplies that he needed and headphones. She was like, "Oh, we have these backpacks for the kids that need them." I never said I needed them, but maybe I just looked a little bit like I was kind of wearing like sweats and like an old ratty tee. Maybe I was looking kind of like I needed the help. But hey, look, I was like, thank you. Thank you so much. That's money I don't gotta spend. But yeah, like if you just act for a second like you don't have it, you can get supplies. You can get supplies. But I don't want to buy all these supplies for them to turn around and tell me, oh, well, school's not going to be open because, you know, we're in a whole panoramic. And it's like, now the kids are getting sick. So that's stressful too. I don't know if anybody else is like just scared about their dang kid getting coronavirus, or if we're still just assuming that the kids have a better tolerance. I'm afraid of my kid being one of them ones that gets sick. There's kids in like ICU with corona. I know it's not a lot of them, but it happens. I don't want it to be my kid. It's scary. Um, I know how my kids are. They're constantly like chewing on things, putting things in their mouth. I have to like, try to like get on them about that. But you know how kids are. They're kids. They're just out here. They're just like doing things. And so I worry about them a lot. And this whole like COVID thing, man, it's really exposing how flawed our system, the way that we live is. Like it really is exposing all of the problems with our society, the way it's set up. Like they're just being laid bare. I am supposed to go to the UPS to drop something off. Oh gosh, I don't even feel like going now. Cause now that I'm relaxed. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down for a couple minutes. And now I'm like, ooh, I ain't gonna go nowhere. But yeah, how long have I been here? 17 minutes. But yeah, I just came to talk about my hair. Um, like I said, I'm gonna do a pre-recorded video about my hair and like show my hair because I want to document it for myself, for other people that are going through that process too. Because I like watching other people's um, hair journeys, just to kind of see like how they maneuvered it. So I want to put mine on for other people, but also for myself so that I can look back and like see what my hair was in the beginning. Because I know my hair, time is flying. Like by the time a year passes and we're back here, I know my hair is gonna be a lot. I'm gonna have a lot more hair. Um, so it's gonna be interesting just to see, like, to look back and see what my hair looks like. I never wanted like super long hair, so we'll see what happens when my hair starts to really get longer. I might be one of those people that might kind of cut it and keep my hair shorter. Like, I don't know if I want my hair past shoulder length, but we'll see. We shall see. Um, I've just never been a person that like wanted a lot of long hair. It just seemed like a lot of work. And I love bobs. Like I love the way bobs look on people. I just love that length of hair. When I was wearing my butterfly locks, that's pretty much the length that I wear them at every time. And people seem to really like it too. Like this last set that I had was particularly short, like kind of like almost like asymmetrical, or not asymmetrical, but almost like, what's the name of that? When like the bob like goes up, it's not like that. Anyway, but yeah, like people really were like complimenting me when I had that length of locks, and people thought it was mine, like a lot. I don't know if it's because I did the roots dark and it just blended well. But everybody was just like, "Is that your hair?" Or like just complimenting my hair or whatever. But yeah, that'll be coming soon. The hair video I'm talking about. The hair video will be coming soon. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week that's watching this. It's been a rough week for me already, and it's only Tuesday, so I'm hoping y'all are doing better. And yeah, I'm about to go do this chores so I can come back and relax some more. But yeah, be safe out there, y'all. Like, please be safe out there. Keep your mask on, just in case, cause I heard this new COVID is not no joke. She really be grabbing folks by their lungs and shaking the sheets out of them. So, Mom, have you been immunized yet? Have you gone ahead and got the poke before I go? Can you please answer that question? Here, look, your favorite is right here. Did you get the poke or at least one of the shots yet? Look at my little calico. She's so cute. She's like, oh yeah. I'm waiting for your answer. Oh, you're just gonna talk about the cat. Did you get immunized yet? It's a girl. It's a she. Right? You better let them know. Say, I am not a he. Look how gorgeous I am. Child, look at this. Look at this cat. Um, you need to get immunized. This new corona is not no joke. Please get immunized. if you get if you get sick, it's gonna be a rough one. Please get immunized. I've been immunized since May. I have no issues. I got the Pfizer vaccine, which is now FDA approved. So this is specifically for my mom, but anybody do what you're gonna do, but I would get immunized if I was you. This new COVID ain't no joke, and I think it's like it's not gonna stop you from getting it if you come into it, but it might help you from not having to go to the hospital to be on a ventilator. They don't even got enough ventilators to handle the people that's on them. So yeah, but specifically for my mother, please get immunized. That is it. Okay. Um, everybody have a good one. I'll see y'all next time. All right. Peace.